What's up, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Bowling Green Dynasty Rebuild. Hey, yeah. And in today's episode, we have Purdue, the Boilermakers, on the schedule. As you can see, they suck so far this season, 1-5, but we have to go to Purdue, and we all know that Purdue seems to play us tough here and there. So we don't need to take them lightly. We're the number one team in the country. We're 7-0, and we don't want to take an L here. But what you can do is take that L and head over to the like button and hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. That way YouTube will send this video right to your device. And slide in the comments if you want to talk to your boy, because I do reply in the comments. But I already know why you're here, so let's get into it. And so far this season, Purdue seems to be bad on both sides of the ball. All of their categories on the offensive side are in the 100s, which is not good, and 2 out of the 4 defensive categories are in the 100s, and we got one that's 89 and the other one is 97. So they don't do anything well at all. For you BGSU Falcons, we score a lot of points, we get a lot of yards, we pass it okay, we run it okay, nothing spectacular. But the defense, now that's been spectacular. Number 2 in the country as far as points allowed, number 2 in the country as far as yards allowed, number 39 in the country as far as passing yards, and number 1 in the country as far as rushing yards allowed. Elite defense, that's what's been carrying us so far this season. Top players for Purdue, we got the halfback. Is that Ron Campbell, if I'm not mistaken? I think that's who that is. Ain't that a custom recruit or something like that? But he's hurt, so he may or may not be playing. We'll see on the next screen here. We also have the punter and a middle linebacker. Top players for you BGSU Falcons, we got the center, Mr. Bailey. We got the tight end, Desmond. Ain't no gray area when you dealing with me. And we got Anthony. I'ma always bring the hell. And yes, the halfback, Mr. Campbell, is out for the season with a broken collarbone. And that sucks because I really wanted to go up against that guy. No diddy. But unfortunately, it's not going to happen this year.
Glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese Davis.
Yeah.
Bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football
We up
14
in here.
Show presented by Nissan. Innovation
Another year.
The Falcons
rocking the
really
white
hitting their
and orange
stride. I know they
gear.
have a winning streak going, but more importantly, they're starting to play
Of course.
at a very
Speaking on the
high
win streak,
level.
we trying to
The
keep that going.
expectations are going to rise. They'll try to
We
make
do
sure
not
their
want to come out
performance
here and
does the
have
same.
a
Thanks for
collapse
joining us here on the NCAA College Football
and
pregame show.
be in a dogfight with a team like Purdue.
We'll see you at the half.
No disrespect, just not good. But they coming out with that train. And I heard that they want to bring the pain.
Oh my God.
But it's a different game.
Bitch!
When you line up against them Falcons,
Cock and kick!
we gon' fly away.
How? Hold on.
You can't keep up today. Oh, you think you can box?
Yeah.
Well, we gonna knock your mascot out his socks. Yeah.
We're in West Lafayette, Indiana at Ross-Age Stadium, the site for this
All
football
right.
game. And now let's head down to the coin toss. It's
Let's
brought to you
get
by
it.
Coke Zero, real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Looks left, picked off.
And that's, is that Chad? Chad Pennant? No, it's Cody. Where I get Chad from? Cody Pennant.
That was an easy read by the defense.
I apologize for my outburst.
My bad,
First down,
Cody.
10 yards to go.
I'm sorry.
Ball on the
It's
26.
been a little while since I played. Since I played with the BGSU Falcons.
And he tackles him hard.
I guess that's a sign that I need to play more often.
And down he goes. Ball on the 21-yard
All right,
line.
let's run this go-to play. See if we can pick up this first down. Hopefully.
He's scrambling.
Oh, yeah.
And a nice catch there.
Desmond
before
Gray.
He stepped out of bounds.
One thing about it, I trust Desmond Gray. Oh!
Decent pickup. Bowling Green's got a
Kaden,
kid
are you
who's
okay?
playing
Are you okay?
fantastic
Are you
this
okay,
year. He's
Kaden?
garnering
Good blocks.
with the toss.
Touchdown to Tajay Humphrey.
And you know know, Kirk, we get a chance to see one of the great players from last year.
That man got wheels.
He had a year ago. I mean, we could be.
Oh, and we got number 7 Northwestern losing to Iowa.
They're now bungee jumping.
Oh, boy.
The board's going to break. No one gave this team a chance.
Benny Cruz, what you doing, my boy?
Them all wrong. A major upset.
You just blew it.
And for
That's what you
Pratt,
did.
He ended up with 2 touchdown runs in the game. The Hawkeyes get a W that's perfect to them. In other action,
and we got Nebraska over Wisconsin. Number 10 Washington losing.
Will the pollsters keep
and number 2 Michigan.
And for Illinois, they've
getting the win
straight.
over Indiana.
And for Graham, more than a workmanlike effort today with 4 touchdowns.
All right, last time they tried to pass on the first play. There's a run, and we gonna tackle
And
it.
he's taken down around the 20.
Good tackle.
Around the 26-yard line.
All right, 3rd and 9. What we got?
Caught, open field.
And he's not gonna get it.
Down around the 34-yard line. It's going to be 4th and inches of a snap.
No fake.
He's to the 40.
This man running away from the block.
This quarterback right now is in a rhythm, and a lot of that has to do with his preparation. You can see right now with the reads that he's being able to
just trying to get some short stuff going, short passes. That way we can get Caden in rhythm.
Big opening. Slides down to the ground. Deep ball, laying it out there.
Yeah, that should have been picked.
But it's incomplete. That could have been a big play
No
for
better.
the defense.
I know better than that.
Decides to slide. Tackle made.
Good run.
24. He's in trouble.
Oh my God.
Receiver incomplete. Yeah, anytime. Brought down at about the.
Got him. Desmond Gray, let's go.
Sets them up with a 1st and goal. Fires out quickly.
And there's a touchdown, Chief Jackson.
Falcons.
With the little screen pass. Seen a lot of green grass.
They decided to go
And a black touchdown.
That touchdown pass.
It's a nice job by the quarterback of showing great patience here, going through his progressions, finally finding the back to get into the end zone.
And we got Penn State getting a close victory over USC. And both of these teams
USC, they've now dropped 3
are
in a row.
bad.
The Nittany Lions get a win. 31.
Penn State is worse.
He's to the 40, and he's tackled at the 41.
Good solid running right there.
And they get nice yardage on that run.
Let's stop this
Gains
run.
about 4 yards on the play.
Right there on
It
it.
goes nowhere.
Right there on it. It's time for one of my big boys to make a play.
Under heavy pressure. He's going to try to scramble. Still on his feet.
But what?
And he's immediately tackled. This is definitely going to be pass interference. However, I'm not sure who they're going to call it out.
Offense.
The man should have been sacked, bruh.
Nope.
And 3rd and 20.
Around the 47-yard line.
Come on, London Bridges. And that's the end of the first quarter.
Under control.
Defense
Bowling Green
starts hot, gets a pick. The offense goes right down the field and scores. Then we get another stop and we score again. And here we are.
Bitch.
Oh my God. So we're not gonna tackle him.
Nope.
for the 10.
That's what we doing. So at first we couldn't sack the quarterback,
run threat like him in the back,
and now we getting mushed to the ground.
Touches the ball, he's capable of tearing one off like that.
Gets it out
And
to
we
about
should have
the
slid.
33.
Got to slide there.
Let's it go.
There it is.
Got it to the senior.
There it
To the
is.
20.
Sean
Touchdown
Morgan.
saving tackle, but it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Excellent execution on one side.
He
of
don't
the
have
ball
the
that
elite
time.
speed,
And it
but
looks
you know
to
what he
me
does
like
have?
The defense was in a little
Release.
state of confusion. Let's see if they can pull themselves together.
He's just going to get chased down from the back. No diddy. See what we got going on here. Who is covering Taylor? Is it the safety?
Tackle.
Ain't even going to Taylor. Touchdown, Chief Jackson. Run it right up the middle. Put the defense in a pickle.
Here inside the 5-yard line.
And we got number 22, Minnesota, losing to Oregon. What you gonna do, Ducks? All right, defense, we got locked back in.
Nice run there.
We got a
They work
tackle.
the outside.
The defense
That's how
was
you
able to
tackle.
get really good penetration and drop him short of the line of scrimmage.
Terrible
He's tackled
coverage.
at the 46-yard line. Nice run there. He might have a chance. He gets another carry.
Come on, defense. They playing tougher than y'all right now. And I don't like that.
Nope.
Look at that.
And down he goes at the 32-yard line.
Oh, shit.
Come
He
here.
gets sacked on the play. They couldn't get him blocked
Finally
up
got
that
to
time.
him.
We'll probably be hearing his name for some time to
Aiden
come because he's
Hutchinson
only in his
Jr.
first year on the field.
They go with the run.
Good D.
They'll bring him down right around the 42-yard line.
Get him.
Great job by the defense. at getting
Mike
after that
on the hunt.
quarterback. And right now, I think they've got...
He really got a hold of that one. Little too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20. He wants it all.
Cooked it.
Going long.
There we go,
He's
Ronald
taken
Freeman.
down at the 39. That was a
We're
nice
not
play.
Ronald Freeman
We talk
catching
about
Freeman.
this every week. Adjusting to the blitz. The quarterback and the receiver do an excellent
I am
job
all
of
over the place
recognizing
today.
the blitz and
Catching
adjusting to the
Freeman.
play. Good looking pass.
Decides
Slide
to
down.
slide. And now he's got room to run.
Good
Tackle
run,
made
Chief.
right around the 8-yard line.
Good run. Good blocks.
Ouch! Daddy bit me. And that really hurt, Johnny, and it's still hurting.
And I think Chief just got hurt. But that's all right. We got a real good backup. But I don't know if we want to run over there right now. Maybe a screen. Yeah.
Tosses out to the tailback on the screen.
Damn.
Knocked down earlier.
All right,
Looks
Chief
like
got
he
a
might be able to
bruised knee.
return.
Okay, we got a lot going on over there again. Maybe, I don't know.
He decides to keep it and picks up 7 yards.
That makes it 30 goal.
To the left, to the left. Right there, HB stretch to the left.
He's got 2 touchdowns on the ground today, determining what
All right, so
kind
they
of
only
game
got a
this will
minute.
end up being. Steps out of bounds. And he's taken down at the 42.
It's big.
Dangerous throw. This one's picked off.
London
And he's
Bridges.
tackled at the 35-yard line. They're really digging themselves in a hole now. That interception was not
boy
what they
had
were
that
looking
heat.
for.
Yeah, they've had a
On
really
it.
bad first half. They're going to have to stay...
We coming for you, nigga.
Oh my God.
At the 45-yard line. The Falcons will use their first time out of the half. Caught out in the open. And they make the stop around the 38-yard line.
Might be a little risky on 3rd and 13. But I'm going to run it. I mean, not actually run it. I'm going to run the play.
He's under some heat.
Stupid.
The tight end is a big guy.
Let's see if he can make a 55-yarder. It's like Desmond Gray is wide open, and I'm throwing to the spot where he's at. As soon as I throw the ball, he takes off running the opposite direction.
It's up. Not a very good attempt there.
No.
So the score is still 28-7. Bowling Green
doesn't have enough for a 55-yarder.
They're going to try to continue to rattle this guy.
Tackle at the 47.
Oh my God, and they probably in field goal range.
Finds his man and they take him down immediately.
Put it and pay off.
Passes left, gets it out to the halfback. He's
and run out of time.
No surprises here.
Should have used your timeout, dummy.
First half. Bowling Green's got a 3-touchdown advantage.
And we up 28-7.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14
And even though we're up
halftime
28-7, there's still things that we can improve on.
Reese Davis and David Pollock here.
And I know that's
completely locked
crazy to
in
say.
on that first half. I completely understand an offensive coordinator.
Defense was a little shaky there
play works, just keep going
for
back to
a
it over
moment.
and over again. But something seemed a little unusual
A part
about
of the game.
calling in the first half here.
I know
We do
what you're
have
saying.
2 picks, so I can't
But if
talk
it's
too
money,
bad about them. But
then put it in the bank and continue to do
we
it
missed a
over
lot
and
of
over. They
tackles,
kept dialing
which
up
led to
the
them
money
getting
plays, man.
a touchdown.
I don't need to run anything else. If my money plays are going to work consistently, until you stop it, you better get used to seeing green and
need to get more yards on the ground, and I have to put more
Are you trying to
of an effort into running the ball.
That's going to do it for David.
It's just
and
when
me
they
here in the studio.
go to
Time
that
get
single
you back to the
high
game.
safety look.
Brett and Kirk ready to take you home in the second.
I be wanting to take shots. I'm sorry. Going with that single high safety look again.
Jackson gets the ball left side. Gets out
I mean,
to
if
about
we
the
could just
21.
block.
Short over the middle. He's out to the 30. He's to the 40.
Catch it, Freeman.
And down he goes. Around the
And number 9 is
47-yard
fast.
line.
Oh my God.
First down.
I think he hawked down Sean Morgan early in the game. But to run down Catcher Freeman, that's a whole different thing. Let's
He's
get
at
out.
the 30. He's out of bounds at the 30.
Gain of 17.
No unnecessary hits.
Makes it out to about the 16. Nice run to the left there. Now he tries to buy some time.
Oh
Quick
my
to the
God.
receiver,
Nobody
falls incomplete.
could catch that.
And he's hit immediately.
First down.
Well, on third down, we expected them to go to the air, and
Nickel after a decent run up the gut. That brings
One
up
thing
a
about
second and
Purdue,
goal. Ball
You
on
can
the
say
one.
what you want about the defense, but they
This
not
defense
missing
not
tackles.
wanting to give an inch here.
But let's see if you can catch this to the left, to the
this is
left.
what an offensive lineman hopes for.
Down,
Let's take a
down,
look at some
down,
scores.
down,
This is
down.
the game we've been
And we
watching
got Oregon
today. And for
still up on
Anderson, he's
Minnesota.
over 100
That'll be a
yards
nice
on the ground.
win
The
for the
Ducks
Oregon
lead
Ducks.
20-10.
They'll bring him down right around the 30.
Stuff
He
it.
is drilled at the 36.
Loss of 2.
wants to go long and does.
No, sir.
Drops it.
No.
The defense was just all over that play. It didn't
What kind of play call is there?
Awaiting the punt. And this one is a beauty. Looking for the corner. He's to the 40. He's tackled at the 42. And down he goes around the 47-yard line.
Man comes
That is
through
exactly
unblocked.
the type of
That
play.
was on the fullback.
47-yard line.
He did
Third
not
down.
get to the second level. And when you don't get to the second level makes a play. Ooh, look at
He's
that.
taken down around the 36-yard line.
Look at that.
36 brings him down at the 36-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
Why are you running?
And he's
Damn
going to
it.
come up with a sack. And that'll be the second time that he found the quarterback today.
That'll make it 2nd and 1.
I'll run right into that sack.
Looks middle, got his back. He's at the 40.
There we go, Latajay.
22-yard line.
Put the moves on him.
Tackle at the 22-yard line. 1st down.
Get in that groove on him.
He makes it out to maybe the 20-yard line. Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Nice
Yes,
run,
sir.
and he's brought down. Now he tries to buy some time.
There he is. Touchdown, Desmond Gray. Just had to wait a little bit. And a
The tight end
touchdown.
scored
We
that
gonna
time,
get it.
and with authority.
Brady's a physical
One
football.
quarter to go,
And
we may
at the
be
end of
looking at
3 quarters, we are up
Bowling
42-7.
Green running away with it.
Another dominant performance from your BGSU Falcons against a team that's trash.
Rallies here, but that being said, we could still see some exciting plays. And he
Throw
throws
away.
it away. He's tackled at the
Quick
38.
slant.
He's in trouble. He lets it fly,
Pick
and it's intercepted.
London Bridges.
And they'll return this one all the way.
Will it be a pick six? Yes, it will. London
He's on the
Bridges
run.
to the
And a
grill.
huge lead is about to get a little bit bigger. So a great play by the
See,
defender
I know I
to
got
give his
burnt
team
early
6
in the game,
points.
coach,
That was a
but I
very
got
good
you.
play, and that will certainly help build his team's
What about
momentum.
this pick six? Go to your local grocery store and get you a pick six.
Excellent on capitalizing off the mistakes.
How we gonna sack you?
Great tackle at the 17. And for Hunt, he's having a dominant year on defense.
My
That was
God.
his 10th sack of the year.
Every
10
team
sacks
they played
on the
has found
season.
out the hard way what a
He done
nightmare
handed out
he
a
is to
lot
try
of
to block.
groceries.
He can demoralize an offensive line by just lining up.
Throws it deep.
It's another pick.
It's the cornerback.
This time it's Slim Rams.
Boy, another interception. You know, you look at this offense,
boy
and
handing
they're
out
making
picks.
mistakes, but how about the effort and the tenacity?
Like,
from
everybody
this
need that
defense,
hair comb.
Even with the big lead.
Bowling Green with a commanding lead.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
He's going to go.
Don't
for the
do
home
that.
run.
Catch
And
your
they make the
Freeman.
stop at the 7-yard line.
Tackle at the 7-yard line. That makes it 1st and goal.
And it's another touchdown for Chief Jackson.
Bowling Green.
A little toss to the
He's been a
left.
force getting to pay dirt 3 times.
Boy, this guy's been huge today.
Oh, he gonna run it.
Tackle made right around the 20. He's taken down around the 32-yard line.
Hello, motherfucker.
Ah!
Handoff and nailed immediately.
He got nailed, all right.
And this one is a beauty. Humphrey fields it at the 1. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 16.
I was not trying to do that.
As impressive as you can be in a football game.
This is as good as it gets. The defense is playing great. The offense has done their job. We've got a blowout here.
Going down deep and has a man.
Oh, he gone.
At the 30.
You ain't catching him this time, my boy. You ain't catching him this time, my boy.
Huge play.
There's really not much need to be throwing the ball right now. Unless
you tell him to play better defense. I won't throw the ball. This time, number 9 getting burnt. Might as well put the second team defense in now.
All right, and nobody's blocking.
Might as well put in the second team defense.
Loss of 8 yards on the play. That'll make it 2nd and long.
Now, he got time to throw it, but you got to throw it, my boy. He might be scared.
Pressure coming.
Oh, boy.
Run, and he's got his wide receiver brought down at the 40. They'll bring him down at the 45-yard line.
They don't need to let them get no type of momentum.
Throws it out right to the running back. And he's taken down at the 35-yard line.
And they have momentum.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle. Caught, and he's hit immediately. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Good D.
To the wide out, and he can't pull it in. Here's the throw. I don't think he got anything on that.
Nope.
And he hits him hard at the 1-yard line.
18 yards. And touchdown.
But they're still playing hard out there.
This is what an offensive ball. Kill the clock and put this one in the books.
Gains his way to the 39-yard line.
A little second team offense action.
And down he goes around the 25-yard line. Got some open field. And he's tackled around the 17-yard line.
One more play for the road.
He gets out to about the 8.
That looked like a face mask, but it doesn't matter because the game is over. And your BGSU Falcons will win 63-14. We actually gave up 2 touchdowns in this game.
Coming into a game that you think
Caden Kraft looked very, very good outside of the
pack, and then he
first few passes.
Real pleasure just sitting back and watching him perform today.
That brings this
That's what I was saying about getting warmed up early. Throw some screen passes, you know, some slants and stuff like that. Let them get in a rhythm, and, you know, this is what you get. Especially when the receivers are getting a good release. And it also helps when your defense is out there getting pick sixes. London bridges, making the bridge fall down on their offense. The ground game was okay today. I ain't gonna say it was great, but it was okay. But we did enough on the ground to draw the defense in and make them go to that single high safety look that I try to expose every time they put it on the field. Doesn't work every time, but I try. And for the player stats, we got Caden Kraft going 16 of 20 for 373, 3 TDs, 0 picks. One of those could have been picked, but it didn't, so it doesn't count. Completed 80% of his passes. He was sacked twice. That's because I didn't want to throw the ball in the coverage, and we just took 2 sacks. On the ground, Chief Jackson led the way with 14 carries, 81 yards, 3 TDs. Caden Kraft also had 45 yards on 11 carries. Probably would have had more yards if he didn't get sacked those 2 times. Latajay didn't do a whole lot today on the ground. 5 carries, 27 yards, but he did have 2 TDs. On the receiving side, Catcher Freeman. I did not realize he had that many receiving yards. 213 yards on 6 receptions and a TD. Yes, sir. Desmond Gray also caught 3 passes for 38 yards and a TD. Sean Morgan also caught 2 passes for 74 yards. Had that one long of 57 where he got ran down from behind. On the defensive side, Aiden Hutchinson Jr. led the way with 6 solo tackles, 5 TFLs, and 3 sacks. Not surprised by those numbers. Max Rams, 6 solo tackles. Can always count on Max. Jay Jones and London Bridges both had 4 solo tackles and a TFL. London Bridges had 2 interceptions, including a pick 6. Shout out to you, my boy. Trey Robinson also had a TFL. And Cody Pennington, the guy called Chad early in the game. Cody had 1 pick on the day, and my boy Slim Rams had a pick. I like to see how many picks Slim Rams has on the season. I kind of feel like he's getting close to double digits. And for the games around the country, we got ODU taking down ULL, the Raging Cajuns, 23-20 in overtime. And we got number 18 Wake getting upset by Syracuse, 28-24. And we got Tulsa taking down UTEP, 23-6. And we got Alabama getting upset by Tennessee, 34-28. Tennessee winning that ball game in the 4th quarter. And we got Oregon State blowing out the FCS team as they should, 35-16. And we got number 20 Middle Tennessee State getting a victory over FCS team, 26-20. We'll take a look at the game stats. We win every quarter, dominate the football game. Defense was solid for the most part. Offense also looking pretty good, especially passing it today. And you end up with a 63-14 score. We win the first down battle, the rushing yard battle, the passing yard battle, the turnover battle, and the time of possession. We win all of the categories today, and that's how you get the score that you got. Offensive player of the game goes to Chief Jackson. I don't know, I probably would have gave that to Caden. Anyway, the defensive player of the game goes to London Bridges, and he earned it. 2 picks, including a pick 6. Yes, sir. All right, and here's a quick rundown of the recruiting board this week. Ted Sickles, we're sitting on top of his board right now, but Ohio State is gaining, and we do have Ohio State on the schedule for next week, so that'll be a big game. We are also leading on Reggie Cash, so the 2 receivers that we still have up here that are custom recruits, we're leading on both of them. UCF is gaining on us a lot, but I like our chances. Elijah Griffin, we're losing on him by 985. We are in second, but we're losing 45 points a week right now. That might have to go into the offseason. Derek Hawkins, we are in second on him. We're not losing, but we're not gaining, so we're just gonna hold out. We do have a visit in week 10. LaHit Stick Sherman, we're sitting on top of his board right now, which is nice, but Ohio State still has a visit coming up, so we have to keep an eye on that. Xavier Reeves, we are in second on him, and that's because he just had his visit with Cincinnati, so we should start trending back to the top, hopefully, after this next week. And for the rest of these guys, of course, we're trying to keep the O-line up, also get a defensive tackle, some linebackers, punter. Well, actually, the punter is already committed, so we don't have to worry about that. We also got Mac Rams, the middle linebacker, Speedy Sherman, the free safety. We also have a tackle, Aaron Jansen, and a guard, and Nick Raymond. And for the college football playoff, top 25 this week, your BGSU Falcons are still number 1. Michigan coming in at number 2, undefeated. Notre Dame's in at number 3, so they are still hanging around. We got California at number 4. Look at Air Force moving on up at number 5. They're trying to make their way back into the playoff. And we have a new team up here in Rutgers at number 6. They're 7-0. Arkansas did take an L, a close L to Notre Dame, and they dropped from 3 down to 7, so still in the playoff picture. Mississippi State is holding on to that number 8 spot after a close win against Kentucky. The Ohio State holding on to number 9 after they beat Michigan State by 14, and UCLA is rounding out the top 10. Let's scroll on down. North Carolina is hanging outside of the top 10. Troy is hanging outside the top 10. Florida at number 13. Got some good teams sitting out here. Northwestern drops from 6 to 15 after that L. Anything else? Texas A&M drops out of the top 10 after they lose to LSU by a lot. Syracuse hops up in here at number 21 after they take down it says they're number 21, but they're not number 21 on here. They're number 19. Anyway, they take down a ranked team in Wake Forest. We got James Madison at number 22 and Washington sitting at number 23 after they lose to Illinois. Georgia is in at 4-3, but they didn't play a game, and BYU drops from 15 to 25 after they lose to K-State. And for the conference standings, they have us in second place behind Michigan right now, even though we have more wins in the conference and more wins in the division. It doesn't matter because we're going to have to play Michigan and we're going to have to play Ohio State, so it doesn't really matter right now. And on the west side of the Big Ten, we got Oregon sitting on top, 4-2 in the conference, 3-1 in their division. Washington is hanging around, but I don't know if they'll be able to overtake Oregon. Have they played each other? No, they play them in another 2 weeks, so that'll be a big matchup for the west side of the Big Ten. And Oregon also needs to get a win over Northwestern as well, so they got that coming up. And for the Heisman watch, we have Corey Whitworth sitting at the top right now. We got DeBrickashaw St. Juice straight out of Arkansas in second place, even though they took an L. Didn't really play that good, but still holding on to the second spot. Aiden Hutchinson Jr. sitting at number 3, so we still got a defensive end up in there. And we got Brian Gay from James Madison sitting at number 4. And we got Byron Harris from Air Force. Okay. And my boy London Bridges earned himself the NCAA Defensive Player of the Week. Shout out to you, my boy. And the weekly update on the real Damian Jr. from Nebraska. 42 carries so far this season, 236 yards, and 1 TD. And if you have a custom recruit in game and you want to update on their stats, make sure you drop it in the comments and that'll let me know to go check that out. You know what I'm saying? I know we got a lot of custom recruits in game right now, a lot of them. And if you want to know their stats or you want to know what's going on with them, just drop it in the comments and I'll try to remember to update y'all in the video. If I don't update you in the video, I'll update you in the community post or in the post or whatever they call it now. They change it so much, I don't even know what they call it now. I think it's post now. But anyway, if you made it to this part of the episode, you already know how I go on this show. It's the outro.
Well, shit.
Against Purdue, we did exactly what we needed to do against a team that's only won 1 game so far this season, and that's beat them down. There isn't much else to say about that. We did exactly what I feel like this team is capable of doing against a team like Purdue. Now, we have a team like Ohio State who has a lot of talent just like us. A team that can compete with us any given year if they are able to put it all together. It's just here recently they haven't been able to put it all together when it comes to playing us. I don't know what it is. And hopefully the trend doesn't end in this game. So in the next episode, you don't want to miss that. We're going to have the battle for Ohio again. Is it really a battle? Because they haven't beat us yet. Is it really a battle? I don't know. They haven't beat us yet. But maybe I don't need to talk too much because I get to talking too much, get the big head, and that's when the slip-ups normally happen. So we don't want that to happen. But you guys can slip right to that like button and smash it. You can drop kick it, you can super kick it, you can smack it, you can punch it. Whatever you want to do to that like button, do it. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. That'll let me know that you want to see stuff like this. Also, hitting the like button lets me know you want to see stuff like this as well. And also, turn that notification bell on. That way YouTube will send all my videos directly to your mobile device. That way you can click on them whenever you get ready. And also slide in the comments and talk to your boy. Like I said before, if you have a custom recruit in game, let me know in the comments if you want to see an update on their stats, or if you just want to see a game, you want to see them play, let me know. I might record it and throw it up on the channel. You never know. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up for too much longer. I am your HC. This is BG. We're in season 11. Is this season 11? I think it's season 11. Yeah, it's season 11. I'm tripping. Yeah, we're in season 11. We're fighting for another championship, but it only gets more difficult the back half of this schedule. As you can see, we got 3 ranked teams left on this schedule, so you don't want to miss it. But until next time, I'm out.